Welcome to Pistis Hub YouTube channel. We welcome you in the name of the Lord. Right on this channel, we have thousands of messages, music ministrations, and powerful prayer sessions that will bless you, that will inspire you, and that will transform you. As you are about to watch this video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share. We hope you'll be blessed and transformed as you watch this video. Thank you.
By the Spirit. So, Apostle, I like this kind of session because people learn more. When Paul said we don't just preach the gospel, we also preach ourselves as servants for Jesus' sake. So there are things within our experiences with God that are also very, very powerful. So I just want you to tell us how you started. How did you start? I mean, what year was this? What were the dealings? Did it start in a school? And what would that school be? Did you go to a theological seminary? So let's those brief background things, how the dealings of God with you started, and how you were able to arrest and maximize the economy of what the Lord was bringing to you, in those days of your relative obscurity.
Thank you. Very, very. I'm wondering what to omit and what to say because it's a very pregnant question, but I'll attempt to just touch it quickly. Yeah. I believe that my call and my operation in ministries is quite a very unique and unconventional one. I've always had the passion for the things of God. I really have had that. I had the privilege of being raised by very godly parents, So I had that moral background right from.
That was in what city?
Jos.
Jos,
yes,
okay.
Yes.
All right.
So, and coincidentally, my grandfather was the first president of what we call COCIN, Church of Christ in Nations.
Oh, wow.
Based, yeah. So, so I would say that I have a rich heritage of that background, and my encounters with God started relatively early, but because I didn't have an opportunity. Now I'm careful, these are very sensitive questions, but then I didn't have the opportunity to be exposed to the ministry of the Holy Spirit. The cultural context as far as Christianity was concerned placed emphasis on morality and all of that, which was wonderful, very good foundation. But the opportunity for the ministry of the word in terms of its accuracy and the spirit was not really there. So I had that privilege, and then I think the first real preparation and encounter for ministry happened under the leadership of a dear man who was my principal in secondary school. Yes, so it was the strange thing about it was that it was a very small school.
Wow, in Jos?
Yes, Plateau State. Yeah, it was a small school, and so we were not so exposed. And the man, he was an Anglican priest, a reverend. Then he had spent a major part of his training time in the U.S. So he came and he inculcated a lot of values, I can begin to list so many things that he did. So he created that atmosphere. You can imagine being in an environment where as you are studying, there's a worship song playing in the background. Oh, exactly. So
school in Nigeria.
you can tell. No, I think it was just his personal passion to train us. The credit should go to him. He's an old man
private
now.
School?
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. School. Okay.
And so we had that opportunity, and aside from the normal subjects that we studied, I know that we studied a course called Honesty, Morality, and Conscience.
Wow.
You can imagine at that level. And and then we studied spiritual growth and all of that.
As part of the curriculum?
Oh yes, absolutely. Wow. So we were taught to respect people. We had encounters. It was an environment that allowed for a lot of spiritual expression. He was really a father, a mentor. He really built us, even though he was with us for a very short time. But it was quite a great one. So I think I would say I really started from there. But then I started having lots of encounters from a very, very young age. Very young age. Yeah, I started having several encounters with God. I started having angelic encounters. Now, at that time, because I did not have a system that would explain some of those things, I thought everybody used to have those experiences. You know, unfortunately, you know, it was as though it was everybody's experience. So I think that's I would say those were the foundational moments, and it was quite an impact on my life, what that man did, because he really mentored us. He taught us a lot of things. He created a devotional himself.
Wow.
Yes. And so corporately in the school, we studied specific books at the same time. So there's no such thing as rushing ahead or behind. You had to follow. Had to fast before the school resumed.
Wow.
And then every teacher would have to pray before the lecture start. Unfortunately, all of these things that I'm telling you died after 1 year. This is the unfortunate part of it. But I hope that in the near future I would have the opportunity, if God grants, to build a school that resurrects that model again. It's my dream to be able to come up with something like that, and let God grant us grace to give our children something from the heritage of that which we have. So I think yes.
So did you go to a seminary?
It was the school doubled as a seminary. Yes. If you have an idea, let me use something in the military. You can go to NMS while it is school. You are still
exactly.
So yes, the goal. It was a school that was founded by now Archbishop Benjamin Agakwashi.
Oh, that's a bishop of Jos.
Yes, so it was his dream, and he was a bit close to my dad, and he had a personal passion that I become a priest. You know, he just felt that it was a good thing, and I'm still a priest. I mean,
thank God, at least you are still a priest after the order of Melchizedek.
Yes.
Thank you so much for staying true to the end of this video. I hope you were blessed, I hope you were inspired, and I hope you were charged and transformed. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Join us in our next video. Thank you so much.